are back as promised. Kevin Breedlove is here from Odyssey Gym. And we just got chastised by our producers because we were having such a wonderful conversation off camera. And they're like, could you talk on camera? So first of all, we have to say welcome.
Well, thank you.
Secondly, what a bunch of morons in Hilton Head that you didn't get even the top 10 Bachelor of the Year.
Oh, I can't speak for all the ladies out there.
Exactly.
I wish I could.
Next year we'll have him on earlier so we can kind of solicit for him.
Sure.
I like that.
Cute, 31, single. Come on, we can do our own Bachelor of the Year.
Spends his days at the gym, he said.
He did, he did.
So you know he's in good shape.
Doesn't believe in a meat market, really believes in lots of reps.
Absolutely.
And lower weights for
Lower
us
weights,
women.
played football, went to UGA with you.
Right.
Anything else we need to share?
Thank
you for spending this time with us.
Well, I gotta tell you, I got a little dog too. His name's Brutus. So.
Oh, what kind?
He's a little mutt. He's a rescue dog. He's got a rat terrier and a chihuahua, and he's just kind of
mixed.
Is he high maintenance?
Oh no, he's awesome. I mean, he comes to the gym with me every day. He just sits behind the counter.
Oh, that's
he only comes up. We got a little tray full of cookies right there, so everybody comes in, gives him a cookie. So he's getting fat.
Do you have him on a little diet, a little
We try. We
New
put him on a
diet?
little thing. We put him with the leash on the treadmill, get him to run. He just won't do it. Jump right off the side.
You know, he seems quiet, but you put that camera on and did you notice that? He just,
Yeah.
woo, here I am. Talk to us a little bit, if you will, about Odyssey Gym and some of the things we can expect when we go. And this is kind of your baby and you're really excited about it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've kind of wanted to do something that's a little bit different than most places. You know, most places you walk into, you see 500 people, you see all these beautiful people on treadmills, very intimidating. You see all these huge machines. I wanted to get rid of that.
Okay.
I wanted to make it a very personal atmosphere. I wanted to make it much smaller. We're going to limit our membership to about 300 folks.
Wow, that's good.
We have lots of hands-on. I take everybody through a routine. About every month, we put everybody through another routine. I want to do it so to teach everybody that you don't have to come in here and just kill yourself for 3 hours a day for 6 weeks and then give up. You know, we can do a little bit every day, and it'll make huge difference.
It's a lifestyle change.
It is, and unfortunately, we've all got this ingrained in our brains that, you know, New Year's comes around, I'm going to make the change, I'm going to drop the weight, I'm going to do it this year, I'm going to only eat 500 calories a day, and that doesn't work. You know, we can stick with it for a little while, but we can't do it. And I mean, I lost over 100 pounds. I used to weigh about 330 pounds. I was an offensive lineman, so I was a big guy, and I tried every fad diet out there. You know, when I got done playing, I was big. You know, so I know what it takes. Yeah, you know, so I like to say I can kind of help folks get through this, especially when it comes to weight loss.
And plus, you understand it because you've been through it, and I think that empathy makes you really get the process and how difficult it can be and frustrating at times.
Oh, absolutely. It's so difficult, and most of the time we have such busy lives. You know, we can't fit it into our time schedule. I got to just tell everybody, it's just 20 minutes, you know, 30 minutes if we can get it in. And we just make a 100-calorie change in our diet. You know, we can start seeing a pound loss every week. And if we just stay away from the scale and we start saying, you know, next time I go shopping, I get a new pair of jeans and it fits, that's going to be my reward, you know, and just say, forget about weighing every day. Forget about, I've got to do this. You
So
know.
get rid of that scale. It's more about lifestyle change. And we talk about it all the time.
All the time. I talk about it every single minute of every single day. And every time I walk in here, I talk about it.
Well, because you care about, I mean, at 58, I want to look the best I can look, but more importantly, I want to be as healthy as I can be.
Absolutely.
So if I can integrate the two.
Well, it's kind of neat because as we exercise, as we work out, we start to feel better. You know, where things get easier. You know, it's not difficult to move around anymore. But then also kind of a byproduct is we start to look better too. So you know, there's nothing really bad about what we're doing. You know, we can if we work out just for vanity, you know, it's kind of tough to stick the path. But if we say, okay, I'm actually going to live better. I want to be able to play with my kids. I want to be able to play with my grandkids. I want to be able to keep up with them all day long, and that's my goal. Wow, I'm going to look good in a bathing suit when I'm done.
Yes.
You know, but I'm going to reach what I really want to do. I want to improve the quality of my life.
But I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's great that you are combining the food with the diet or the exercise, and the part where you even know about it. That's a real plus.
Exactly.
And most folks really, like you say, they don't know.
Yeah.
So we have a nutritionist on staff. We have a registered nurse on staff. We have a physical therapist that we work with. Your membership includes all of these services. So if you've got a question, we want you to ask. You know, If you think, what do I do? I love to eat Oreos all night long. How do I stop doing that? You know, talk to Jackie. She's going to help you get through that. You know, if you say, I've never lifted a weight in my entire life, who do I talk to? We're going to help you through that.
Well, it's interesting. I've got some friends now who are doing a diet, and they're losing a lot of weight, but they're not doing any exercise with it. So now the question for them is, you know, I've got all this skin, or I still don't have a lot of energy, I'm tired, and what you're talking about is kind of the whole shebang, doing the whole process.
I know exactly what you're talking about. One of those fad diets, you restrict your calorie intake to 500 calories a day, and you can't exercise. It will. It's really bad for your health if you do.
They can't. They don't
you just don't have the energy.
They just don't have the energy.
Oh,
It would be really hard on their heart too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're putting a lot of stress on your heart when you reduce your calorie intake, especially if you're going from 3,000 to 500 calories a day.
It's almost
Well, doesn't your based on what I know, anytime you restrict like 500 calories, your body goes to starvation.
Absolutely.
So it means once the fat's gone, it starts eroding muscle,
It
heart
sure does.
muscle first.
Your body really likes to eat protein and muscle a lot more than it likes to eat fat. Unfortunately, it really likes to keep the fat as long as possible. It's the last thing it wants to give up. So if you just say, I'm going to 200, 500 calories a day, those muscles can be the first thing to start eating away at.
You're so good. I'm feeling a trip to Odyssey Gym for Girl Talk. Just saying, don't you think?
Come there.
Great idea.
You can sit at the couch. It's very nice. Yeah.
Oh, we sit on the but at least not on the elliptical. Well, what are we doing today? That'd be fun. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
We'll be right back here on Girl Talk. We're going on a little trip.